Hey y'all. What up, my good people? I'm your girl, Coach Tressa. Listen, y'all. This is the last week of March. And so I wanted to come on here because, like I told you guys before, oh my gosh, I feel so negative about my headphones. Because I don't know how my voice is sounding. But like I told you guys before, I wanted to pretty much grow this YouTube channel, Convicted to Grow, as I'm building the brand Convicted to Grow, as I'm building the podcast, and as I'm building just the whole Convicted to Grow business, right? I want to give a quick shout out to all those guests who have come here my first 30 days. I probably do a full-fledged review on my first 30 days of podcasting for those who are looking to jump start into podcasting, just to kind of give you the do's and the don'ts and the mistakes I've made and the learning lessons learned as I'm going along in this journey. But I just wanted to shout out to all my guests, from Carlton Young to Davalier Turner, Wynette Richardson, Kristen Biggs. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like, y'all didn't have to do it, but you did. And so the fact of the matter that you believed in my vision, and without any hesitation, you said, yes, I would love to be a part of this. And so what I'm starting to do in this podcast journey, so I'm not stressed, I take 2 days out of each month to book my guests, back-to-back days. And then that way, for the following month coming up, the episodes get released every week. So that way I don't have to record every week. So again, I will do a more detailed video on that. That will come out in terms of what I've been doing for our software, the equipment I use, and how I structure those podcast days. But again, I want to thank you guys. I just want to thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for those who are really, really giving me encouraging words. Some of y'all have sent me scriptures and motivational things and just said, hey, Tressa, I see your vision. I see what you're doing. And guess what? The best is yet to come. So I want to thank you. In the first 30 days, y'all, of the YouTube channel, we're a little shy of 600 subscribers. And I'm not gonna lie, when I first started this YouTube channel, I kind of was a little nervous because one, I'm like, dang, I gotta start a new platform all over again, because you know how it is. We don't like change, right? We don't like change. And I could say I was one of them. I mean, heck, it took me 21 months to build 50,000 followers on TikTok. And I'm like, man, how is this going to work on YouTube? And so I wish I would have started sooner, but hey, timing is everything. I can't dwell on the past and why this and wish I could have, should have, right? But I will say God knew his timing was everything. And so even when I started this channel, I used to see in the comments when I would go and, kind of looking at other people's channels and how to grow and how to put, get your YouTube channel ready. I would see people saying it took them 2-3 years just to break 100 subscribers, or they sitting at 2 years in and they only got 50 subscribers and stuff. The fact of the matter, we're sitting at 4 weeks into this journey, because I did the actual launch on 2/24/24, which I will never forget that date. But today is, wait, y'all, I just realized the day is March 24th. Woo, yeah, I gotta do this. So March 24th, y'all, I am 30 days in this podcast journey. And it's been amazing. I don't I know the why behind it. Um, but I know it's so much bigger. I know this is just a stepping stone to propel me to the next level as part of the brand, as I have the Convicted to Grow Coaching LLC. And yeah, just like, wow, Tressa. And I would encourage anybody, when you set your mind on something, do it. But you got to be consistent with it. You can't just, excuse my language, you can't half-ass do something, start it and stop it and start it and stop it. Like when I told God, I said, God, I'm about to go all in, because I was double dutching. I was double dutching, y'all. I was like, no, I'm not ready yet. Ooh, I'm not ready yet. Ooh, I'm not ready yet. But yes, I'm here. And so I'm like, God, you sure you want me to do weekly episodes? So Again, I'm being obedient to this process. And I want to see what 2024 brings me. Okay. I want to see what this year is going to be about. Like, who knows? Ideally, I manifest having a well-known 6-figure, 5-figure, whatever that looks like, sponsorship deal. I would love that. I'm manifesting that thing, right? But to get to where I was saying about the subscribers, I was like, I'm not gonna be on this YouTube thing, and I'm only got 3-4 subscribers, and I'm putting all this work in. And what I had to understand was that too much is given, much is required, right? I know that's a Bible verse, but I had to put the work in. So when I had to say I put the work in, because I think a lot of people, I'm gonna say a lot. Let me rephrase my word. Some people, when they are launching and they got a brand or a product or a service they want to, or a channel, whatever they put out there, they just set it and forget it. Like, it's, remember that rotisserie chicken, that little roaster thing back in the day? They said put the chicken in there and it's set it and forget it. Listen, when it comes to your brand, it ain't no set it and forget it. You have to be active as the number one brand ambassador of your vision. Because when you are the number one, guess what? Others will follow. And you eventually will have others who want to promote your brand, that want to support your brand. And so one of the things that I did when I first launched the YouTube channel, I probably text over 30, 40 people that was in my phone that I wanted to know, because everybody don't need to know my business. But I text 30, 40 people and said, hey, just launched this channel. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I posted on my TikTok. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. I will go live in my TikTok. Listen, y'all rock with your girl. Go over to the YouTube and subscribe to the channel. And comment done when you finish. And I would do giveaways too. Instagram stories, same thing. Please subscribe. You got to put yourself where you see yourself, but in order to do that, you got to promote yourself. You have to promote yourself. You got to be so excited of the vision, of the brand, as the CEO. And I'm not just talking about chief executive officer. I'm talking about the creative executive officer, because there was something inside of you that planted that seed that was just an idea. And now that you've launched it, you can't just set it and forget it. You got to go all in. And so, wow, this is 30 days. 30 days, y'all, that I'm into this journey of podcasting. Something to add to my resume. Motivational speaker, confidence coach, business coach, talent acquisition consultant, CEO, self-published author, and now I can add podcaster. And I did it. I can't say I did it on my own, because your girl had God on her side pushing me along the way. Even when I thought, man, who gonna listen to me? Who gonna really believe it? Convicted to grow? Is that a good idea? But I believed in it first. I believed in it first. And when I went to God about it, because see, sometimes you guys will go to family, friends, or whoever. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? And if you don't get the reaction, you just like, I didn't do that. That's okay, God. Convicted to grow. I'm putting this in your hands. This is going to be purpose driven. This is going to be kingdom driven. This is going to be God driven. This is going to be growth driven. I'm not perfect, far from perfect, but as I'm going into this next season and this next chapter, as I am in the next chapter as we speak, because we all have different chapters of our lives, right? I was like, oh, they're going to get firsthand of my growth journey. And some of you guys who've been rocking with me since 2022, dealing with grief and just trying to embrace that and going through the ups and downs of dealing with grief, the sadness, the depression, the anxiety, and all that. Some of you guys, it makes me feel good when you say, Tressa, you've come a long way. And so I encourage anyone that's out there that has been having that idea to launch something. You've been having that idea to get it in motion, but for whatever reason, you're hesitating, right? You like, no, it ain't the time. It ain't the time. You double dutch. And I said this before in content. I need you to go all in. Today, make today about you. Go all in. Believe in yourself. Invest in yourself. Because guess what? Who else is going to do it? When you start believing in yourself first and knowing that those ideas that's been keeping you up at night, those little ideas that you think about when you're on your way to work, thinking like, dang, how long I gotta keep working this 9 to 5? How long I gotta keep working this? Man, I see myself so much bigger than. Plant the seed. Plant the seed and you will reap the harvest. And so thank y'all. Thank y'all once again. Rock with me for a little bit. Listen to this year. Listen to this year. We don't know where, I don't know where this convicted to growth movement is going, but it makes me feel good that I get support. I mean, from everybody. Like it ain't just women's empowerment. Like the men been rocking with me too. They're like, Tressa, I see what you're doing. Like we need motivation, encouragement too. So with that being said, y'all, have a blessed week on purpose. I'm going to come my goal is to at least give a motivational nugget or word, especially on my YouTube channel, since I'm not going live just yet, to give y'all something to take away each week as we go into this journey in this year of 2024, expecting more. But remember, in order to expect more, you got to do more. Right. And I want you to leave off with this. At the end of the day, before you go to bed tonight, I want you to look in the mirror and I want you to tell yourself, I got what it takes to win. I got what it takes to be the best version of myself. I got what it takes to go all in and manifest the things that I want. Why? Because you are destined for greatness. You are naturally dynamic. You are purpose driven and you are the bomb.com. For real, for real. Love you. Until next time, see you.